Have you ever wondered or have you ever met someone who was incredibly smart, but their life wasn't moving forward? They knew a lot, read a lot, learned a lot, could explain almost anything, yet somehow they stayed stuck. And yet, on the flip side, have you ever met someone with very little formal education who seemed incredibly wise? Someone who understood people, understood life, understood how to turn knowledge into action. That fascinates me because it raises the question, the important question, if knowledge is truly power, why do so many knowledgeable people stay stuck? Aloha Ohana. Today we're talking about human rights number 26, which is the right to education. And when most people hear the word education, they think school, degrees, classrooms, teachers, tests. But education is so much bigger than that. Education isn't just about what you know, it's about what you do with what you know. Get it? What you do with what you know. Because information alone doesn't change lives, application does. Think about it. Most people already know what they should, right? Most people already know that they should exercise more, manage their money wisely, eat healthier, treat people with kindness, spend less time on their phones. The challenge isn't usually knowledge, it's the implementation of that knowledge, right? And that's why education matters. Not because it fills our heads, but it expands our possibilities. Education helps people see options they didn't know existed. It creates opportunities, builds confidence, opens doors. Excuse me. It changes futures. But only if it is applied. One of my favorite ideas is knowledge is potential power. Applied knowledge is real power. That's a big difference. I just heard one of my coaches, Kaylee Chu, say that during our boot camp, that knowledge is potential power. Applied knowledge is the real power. And that is a big difference. I've met people with degrees who are absolutely miserable. I've met people without degrees who are thriving. The difference isn't intelligence. The difference was that they did with what they did with what they learned. Human rights number 26 reminds us that every person deserves access to education, because education creates opportunities. But here's the lesson I want to leave with you. Learning is not the goal. Transformation is. The purpose of learning isn't to know more. It's to become more, to grow and serve and lead, to make a difference. So, here's my question to you. What's something that you've known for years but still haven't fully applied it? That's where your next breakthrough may be hiding. So let's go ahead and watch the video for today. I will share my screen. Right. 1 second. Something is weird about the sounding. Mighty strange. Hmm. Let's turn that off. Let's see what's wrong with the DVD player. All right. Let us see. Okay. Sharing screen again. Hopefully it sounds better this time. Oh, it does. Yes, it does. Anyway, I stopped sharing for a second, and I think I didn't share the sound. Share system audio. Okay. Hopefully that's correct now. There we go. 26. There we go. This one is a really good one. I like this one. Let's watch.
Now, Krista, make sure you stay with her the whole time. She's new to the country. This is her first day. This is a brand new country. It's a whole different culture.
It's gonna be okay.
But now make sure you stay with her the whole time. I'll be here right after school to pick you up.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ignore my mom. She's so annoying. She's totally freaking out about this whole thing. She freaks out about everything. She always does that. Ugh. Ignore my mom. So, ready for your first day in the wicked castle of doom? I mean, like, seriously, it's so boring. I don't know how they can put us through this, like, every single day. How many schools do you have in your village? None.
I really like that one, because it just shows how sometimes we really truly take for granted the things that we have. And one of those things is the right to education. Living in the United States, living where we are, we're blessed that there's a school in almost every single neighborhood, right? Um, People can choose to put their kids in school or homeschool, but they have the right to education. And we have so much knowledge within, like, at our fingertips, computers, our phones, so much knowledge, right? At the beck and call of whatever we want to know, whatever we want to learn. And yet we tend to take things for granted. Like listening to the one girl talk about her school and seeing the awe and wonder in that other girl. And when she asked how many schools are in your village, and she said none. So yeah, it really does show. So knowledge isn't everything, though. It is that applied knowledge, right? So think about the question that I asked earlier. What's something that you've known for years, but still haven't fully applied it? Because that is where your next breakthrough just may be hiding. So until tomorrow, God's blessings always, and ahoy, ahoy ho, ahoy ho. I'm Michelle, Ebalaroza Kawano. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.